So I forgot about this guy because he lives downstairs. Yeah, I have to cut this today. He's got purple flowers, purpley roundish. He's quite dehydrated. He does have some roots, but he needs to be repotted, clearly. But yeah, I got him a couple weeks ago at a grocery store, $4. So hopefully this guy can just perk back up. Say hello, fishy. Hey guys, it's me again. Hey guys, it's me again. I'm gonna try and keep the camera steadier. So we're just gonna do an Oncidium slash Odontocidium slash basically a pseudobulb update. So any of my like pseudobulby type orchids, which I only have 4 of at the moment, we're just gonna do a quick update. So excuse my bed to the right. I'm trying to find, or to the left. I'm trying to find a good place to film. Hey guys, this is kind of a weird setting. I'm beside my bed. I'm trying to find a good place to film because where I keep my plants on a desk is actually really, it's in front of a window and it's just really bad lighting. And even at night I don't have proper lighting. So for now, I've just placed them on this little uplifty thingy. It's actually a laundry basket under a towel. That's how high-tech I am. And today we're just going to do a pseudobulb slash Oncidium, Odontocidium, all that family. We're going to do a little update on what I have. So this is just a little overview of what it is, and I'll show you each plant. So this is one of the plants that I have, and you can see it's quite tall. I just got this one. This is my most recent, I believe. If I could just... The pseudobulbs are not wrinkled. They've got some scars, but that's normal. This is just dirt and moss and stuff. The pseudobulbs are quite plump. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is one of the orchids that I have. This is my newest purchase. If we can get a closer look. It's got plump pseudobulbs, quite nice and smooth. Okay, so this is one of them. As you can see, it's quite tall. This is my newest purchase, actually. The pseudobulbs look great. Nice and plump, no wrinkles. And we can just... There we go. It's quite a nice plant. I just repotted it, and let me tell you, I hate repotting Oncidiums or anything like it. It is just my worst nightmare. I spent an hour, actually, it's probably still here. Yeah, oh my gosh. I just was up late last night trying to repot these orchids, and then they just drive me crazy. So anyway, when I repotted it, oh, I should tell you who this is. So the Diciomo is who I purchased the orchid from. He's not too far from where I live here in Ontario, and it's a common orchid. It's the Winter Wonderland or the White Fairy. I know it's more commonly known as Winter Wonderland, but you might find it under White Fairy as well. So if we just look down here, it's got some new growths. Beautiful. And I don't know a lot about these type of orchids. These are my newest variety of orchids, but for some reason, if I can find it... Hold on. It has a new growth on a back bulb. Or maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, maybe I'm... Yeah, I'm not sure. But I was sure that I saw a new growth off an old bulb. And from my understanding, only the... Okay guys, so this is one of them. It's a weird pot, I know. This one is, I'll just show you the tag, if it'll focus. The Diciomo Orchids is the person who I bought it from. He does orchid shows and things like that. I live in Ontario and he's not too far from me. He's the closest grower that I can actually purchase from. So a lot of my orchids are purchased from him. And it's the White Wonderland or the Winter Wonderland or the White Fairy. I've always known it as the Winter Wonderland, so... And it has, I don't have any flowers right now on it because it's just finished blooming, but it smells like pepper. It is so wonderful and unique. I really, really encourage you to have this in your collection because I've never smelled anything like it. This is a new growth, and I have repotted it, and let me tell you, I hate repotting Oncidiums and their family because it's just the worst. It was in sphagnum moss. It was a huge mess. It took me hours. There it is. I didn't even clean it up last night because I went to bed so late. It's just a big mess. But anyway, the pseudobulbs look great. There's some scarring, but that's not a big deal. They're really plump. I'm trying to keep them plump because I switched to coconut husk. I've never tried coconut husk, but I hate sphagnum moss, so I'm willing to try anything. Let me know if you've had luck with the coconut husk with Oncidium types. I'm going to have to water it more frequently in the beginning until it adjusts. And actually this back bulb here is starting to wrinkle a little. It's been about a week since it's been repotted, and it is wrinkling, so I mean, it's bound to happen, but I try to keep it, like, it doesn't have any accordion-shaped leaves. It's really quite a beautiful plant. So that's that. Next on the list is, so the next one I want to show you is very tall. He's starting to lose his flowers now, but the flower spikes are quite large. Excuse the stuff in the background. Yeah, the flowers were really quite beautiful, but they're quite washed out, especially with this lighting. But let me just show you here. So this is purchased from the same distributor. And I always thought this was a tiger barb, but it's slightly different than the tiger barb. It's related to the tiger barb. I don't know if you know that orchid, but it is different, and it has a beautiful smell. If I could just focus. Oh my goodness. There. It's absolutely beautiful. This is coming up as lighter than it is in the video, but this is like more of a deep yellow. But it's just beautiful. So if we're looking, this is my least favorite shaped plant. The pseudobulbs were wrinkly when I got them. It is in spag. I haven't repotted it yet. I'm waiting for the flowers to drop. This is a rotten pseudobulb. Well, it's starting to rot. I didn't notice it when I first got it, but so I just dusted it with cinnamon. It doesn't seem to be progressing, so that's good. And I think that's it for this guy. I haven't repotted. I don't know what his roots are like. The other one that I showed you had, whew, he's a little tippy, had great roots, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this guy will evolve. This guy is a really compact. I just love the way he's shaped. I don't know if I can show you all of him. Once again, this lighting is really poor, but it's the best I can do for now. So he has 2 flower spikes. The shapes are a little bit hard to tell. And this one sort of comes down. This one, I don't know if you can see, but the flowers are fading. I've had it for a few weeks. I actually broke the flower spike in 2 places when I knocked it over. And I band-aided it, and you know what? I got another week out of them, so they're just starting to wrinkle now. But these ones are still looking quite good. It's a beautiful orchid. Absolutely beautiful. It's like the waxy type of texture that you get in a lot of these Oncidium type orchids. And this is the name. Green Valley Puma. Odontocidium. Oh, and it's a black diamond as well. So yeah, the Puma is the more common name for this orchid. But absolutely beautiful. The pseudobulbs are a little wrinkly, but look at the size of it. It's got a dead leaf there. Looks like I broke it when I dropped it, I assume. Oh. Just awesome. Big, big, beautiful pseudobulbs. Nice shaped leaves. I gotta clean them, but just a nice looking plant. This is my favorite one. It's in a really cool pot too that I actually put it in. And it's done blooming as well, but this is a ginormous, awesome Sherry Baby. This is the most popular Oncidium. Everybody has to have one, and look at the size of these pseudobulbs. Isn't that amazing? They are a little wrinkled, but they were like that when I got them. Just beautiful. It had a gigantic 6-foot tall flower spike on it. I don't know how to insert pictures yet, but if I did, let me tell you. It's, there's a few different varieties of the Sherry Baby. This is the burgundy type flower. It's like all a deep, deep purpley pink color. There's no other colors in it. But just beautiful. Smelled amazing. It wasn't like a typical Sherry Baby smell. It was more like floral than it was chocolatey, but it was like a chocolate vanilla floral. It was just wonderful. It smelled like my entire room smelled like it in the mornings, but she's beautiful. I had just repotted her and I didn't see any new growths, but the roots were great. I think she's going to suffer a little because I really did damage the roots when I was repotting her because I just got so frustrated. I left some moss in there too. I figure it'll add less shock to the plant as well, if that makes any sense. But yeah, just beautiful plant. I really love her. She looks great in her pot too. Alright, thanks guys for watching. I know I need to work on keeping the camera from shaking, but I need to get a tripod or something, so if you know where to get one of those, let me know. If they have them for the iPhones, that would be amazing. But for now, just like the video if you even watched it, and let me know what I can do to make things better. Thanks again. Bye.